Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Opencart Customer Interest plugin. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be showing you the Opencart web store front-end workflow for the web store customers, wherein the customers would be able to choose the additional products that would then be displayed to the customer at the storefront end, and the rest of the initial configurations that are required for this particular plugin. That's the Opencart Customer Interest plugin by Webkul. So before I proceed to the web store front end for the customer flow, let me give you a small gist about the plugin itself. So basically the admin can now display a section where some additional products can be shown to the customers at the storefront, and after a customer logs into his online store account, the customer can choose the categories from which the products would get displayed. So basically this helps out the customers to add their favorite category products under a single section on different pages as set by the store admin from the module initial configuration settings from the admin backend panel. Also, the custom sections can be set up on various pages within your Opencart web store, like the account page, product page, category page, and so on. So that depends upon how the admin has set up the layout for the additional section wherein the products for that particular category would be displayed to the customers. So let's go to the front end and let's see how the Opencart Customer Interest plugin works, and then we'll be seeing the initial configuration requirements or the initial settings that are to be made before making use of this particular plugin. So here I'm at the Opencart web store, as you can see right now, and right now I've not logged into my account panel. So because I'm a returning customer, so I'll be entering my email password and I'll be logging into my customer account. So as soon as I've entered my account, here you can see this prompt for the Opencart Customer Interest, and here the customer can choose the category, and the chosen category then would be displayed within a section on the different pages of the web store. So to add new category, you just tap here, and accordingly you can choose the category within which you have your favorite products, and similarly you can tap again to add multiple. You can also remove any of the added categories by tapping here on the minus icon, and to add new, just tap here, choose fashion for example, then I can set food, and I can also set up the Opencart Customer Interest category. Now after choosing the categories, I just tap here on the submit button. Now what this does is that you can see that we have a successful message for the modified custom interest category. Now if I scroll down a bit, on the right hand side you'll be able to see the customer interest section just under the account panel. As you can see, we'll also be showing you the layout and how the layout appears. So right now I've set it as on the right hand column. I can set it as on the left and bottom end so that the products are displayed in a regular way and not in the list like a grid view. So here you can see that we have the products from the fashion, and we also have chosen the other ones, that's the food, and here you can see that we have the navigation option as well. So if I tap here on the fifth one, and if I scroll down, we can still see the fashion products that are there within that particular category. And let's go to the ninth page for this one, and you can see still we have the products there, and because we had chosen the category as the fashion and food, so now you can see that after completing the adding the products for the fashion, now we have the food products as well. They're also listed within this particular section where the additional products are being shown to the customer according to the category that they have chosen. And we were having that on the customer interest section on the right hand side. As you can see here, we can also set it up in the bottom end and in the what we say as the grid view. So if I tap here, you can see that under my account we have the Webkul customer interest, and the products are being displayed according to the grid view. And from here as well, you can again add the category as required. So if I'm on the right hand side and the admin has set the Opencart customer interest to be visible on the right hand side column, then here also you can see the add category button. If you tap that up, it brings up the particular Opencart customer interest, wherein you'll be able to choose the category as per your own requirement. So if I remove this, and if I tap submit, Now we'll only be able to see the food category, which has the complete list of food products. So that's how it works, and accordingly you can see it in the grid view as well as the list view. So if I go back to my account, then you can see that we have just chosen only the food category. So under the Opencart Customer Interest, we have the different food products available within that particular category, as you can see. And to add more categories or to remove the added categories, just tap here. To remove, just tap the minus icon. To add more, just tap here on the box and then choose the other one and tap submit. So right now we'll have the food and the fashion category products being listed. So here you can see that we have the food ones. So we can also navigate to other pages within this. So this is a bit of clumsy. We can also set it as on the bottom corner with the grid view. So here you can see that we still have the products that are the food products. Now let's go to the 9th page for this, and they will find products for the fashion as well. Alright, so that's how the customer interest plugin works. It allows the customers to add the categories within which they have their favorite product, and within the web store account panel or the other pages, the customers can find this particular Opencart Customer Interest block, wherein all of the products within the chosen categories are being displayed to the customers. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let me show you how this can be initially configured. So for that, I'll just navigate to my admin backend panel, and here I'll be entering my username and password for the Opencart backend itself, and thereafter I'll just tap here on the login button. So after the login, I can see my dashboard right now. So before making use of the customer interest plugin for the Opencart web store, you need to make some initial configurations for the module itself. So we'll navigate through extensions and then extensions, and then here we just need to choose our modules, and on the module section we have the Opencart Customer Interest, as you can see. So we'll just tap here on the edit button, and that brings up the initial configuration settings for the Opencart Customer Interest plugin. So the very first option is to select the stores. If you have multiple stores, then you can set up the plugin for the multiple stores as well. Right now I've only added one store, that's why it's just showing only a single store for the under the drop down action here. Then we have the status, so you can enable or disable this particular functionality within your web store by choosing enabled. Otherwise, if you don't want to make it work within your store, then you can set it as disabled. Then we have the category status. So basically, if you enable, then it will be showing the categories which are assigned in at least one product, and if this field is set as disabled, then it will show all of the store categories. Then we have the title. So basically, using this option, you can set the title of the customer interest. So here we have the Opencart Customer Interest, and the same is visible here at the checkout page. Then we can set up the product limit for that particular additional section. So here you can set the limit to show the limited products. So I've set it as 300. You can set it up according to your own requirement there. And then we have the category limit. So basically, if you set the number within this, and this option would basically allow you to set the category limit to the customer. So if we have only five categories would be available to the customers for selection, so that within that 5 categories, all the products that are there within those 5 categories, if they are all chosen by the customer, then only 5 will be available for the customers to choose. If there are 10, for example, you can set 10, then all of those 10 categories get displayed to the customer. Otherwise, you set a restriction how many categories should be available for the customer to add it to their additional section to view all of the products within that particular selected category or the categories. So that was the initial configuration settings, and now let's go to the layout for the Opencart Customer Interest. Let's see how we can do that. So you need to navigate to design and then layouts, and on the layout page, basically here we have the layout name, the account, affiliate block, category, checkout, contact, default, home. So you can add the layouts as per your own requirement. So for now, I'll just show you the account one. So for that, I'll just tap here on the edit button on the actions column, And here you can see that the layout name is account. The store is default. If you have multiple, you can set it for the multiple ones. Then we have the root for this particular account section, and now you can see that we have the choose the position of the modules. So on the left hand we have set the account. I'll just take you there. Left we have the account. Then content top is refer and earn. So if I go to my home page, at the very top you'll be able to see that particular option. For example, right now, and on the home page, if we scroll down a bit, here we can find the Opencart Customer Interest in a kind of a grid view. So on the home page as well, the customers can find this customer interest plugin functionality to display all of the products within the chosen category. And from here as well, they can add or remove the categories as per their own requirements. And now let's go back to the layout section. So here you can see that on the column right, we have under the accounts, we have set the Opencart Customer Interest. So that's why let me show you that the page is loading up. So under the column on the right hand side, we have set the Opencart Customer Interest to be displayed to the customers. So that layout is here. Even if we want to add more, then what we can set it as is, if I tap here on the add button and choose Opencart Customer Interest, and then let me save this particular configuration. So according to your chosen layout, you can set the customer interest option there, or the block there on the account, affiliate, or the other pages that you have within your web store. So as I already showed you, we had it set on the home page as well. In a grid view, it automatically gets into the grid view, and from here the customer can also add the category. And we had also set it on the my account section, and under the my account section we had the Opencart Customer Interest section here, having all the products that are loved by this particular customer, and they are from the favorite category that the customer has chosen after he has logged in and on the prompt when he has selected the categories. So that was much about the Opencart Customer Interest plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow. And if you have any questions, queries, or suggestions regarding this particular plugin or any requirements, kindly reach out to us at support@webkul.com, or you also may raise a ticket at webkul.uedesk.com. Thanks for watching this particular video for the Opencart Customer Interest plugin by Webkul, and have a great day.